Shooting a video just to fucking dig your own grave. Got you at your own wake. I'm the Billy Goat. You ain't never made a list next to no Biggie, no Jay, no Taylor Swift, or that Iggy hoe. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? I know this is a Big Brother channel. We definitely getting ready to get into this FOH Volume 2. What's up, y'all? Can everybody gather around? Come on. It's time for the veto ceremony. I don't give a fuck who you put on the block, because your boy is safe for yet another week. Eat a dick. Alrighty. But Kels, real shit. The day you put out hits, Diddy gonna admit that he put out the hit that got Tupac killed. Look, man, it's over. It's over. Please, please come back, please. Cause he said he will put you on a list of some rappers, except that list of rappers is something like Benzino, Ja Rule. If you don't quite remember Benzino, just look up Nail in the Coffin. That was the easiest money I ever won. Somebody really bet me $100 that M wouldn't even respond. What the fuck? Bro, you my age. You know better. It'd be different if you was a kid. You know better. First month, I'm not trying to hear that the diss was whack because you didn't like the beat. The beat has nothing to do with anything. Scotty or Ryan, that's a great question. I'm glad you posed that question. See, this was the hater edition of it. This is the hater edition that Space Doofus made. This is when Space Doofus made this one, and the first thing I said to him when he made it was, "Hey man, where the fuck is Scotty at?" There we go. Ta-da! Get your loser ass in here, Scotty. Don't try to walk away from this ass whooping, boy. You know what you did. Let's say what's up to everybody, man. I'm all over the place, man. Eminem got me fucked up, but in a good way. It was great to see him totally destroy Machine Gun Kelly. I mean, it's kind of like Rambo running out of ammunition, or running out of bullets. What good is a machine gun if it ain't got no bullets? Fuck. Can't do shit over here. Kelly, stop. Okay? Just stop. Just stop. Here's an autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on the starter cap. Fuck. Can't do shit over here. Let's say what's up to everybody, man. Johnny Talks, nice try. Mitzi, what's good? Dudes in the building. Kel, apparently Kel's also a Nigerian rapper, a Christian Nigerian rapper. I'm just playing. I know you said you just get mistaken for that. Sarah, Lou Effie, Toxic, Sharon, Summer. Who else we got? Marie, Gmo. What's up, Dallas? It's Sam. I think I put all the M's in there. Who else we got? Brinks in the building. You see the eye, my eye look good, don't it? Look real good. Because that ain't your girl. It's our girl. Chrissy, what's up? Look, man, y'all gonna have to deal with the soda sipping tonight, man. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Lichty, what's good? Yeah, the kill shot, Miss Crunk. Yeah. He gone. MGK? He gone. Marie, Sherry. I think I already said Marie, but so what? Lunar, what's good? KD. JJ. Tommy, what's happening? Space Doofus, I knew you was around. Bahamas, what's good? Alex. Austin Chase, that is. Jim H, what's happening? Jim Hayes in the building. Still for real. Heather Feather name. Josh Holt in the building. LaKing. Come on now. And I'm going to take this shot, man. Y'all just going to have to be mad at it. All right, it's Friday night, man. I earned this shit, man. I worked hard this week, man. So, let's hope I know how to hold my liquor on there, maybe. The name's Chris. What's happening? KW. Liz G. What up? Hope you got your pull-up shirt on, because it's time to pull up tonight. All right, man. Part 2 tonight. I went a little far last night, so I'm actually going to start part 2 where I naturally started part 2 at. Tonight's part 2. Last night was the origin. We saw the origin of FOH. I'm not sure what I did with my towel. We saw the origin story of FOH. Tonight we shall see. This section is kind of what I like to call the beginning of the playoffs. So kind of like the beginning of jury, if you will. We're basically going to start off when Bailey became HOH. Because FOH was already taking monstrous hits. They were already taking monstrous hits. And so, what's happening, Wonky? Wonky in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe. Big Brother 20 live updates with Wonky and Brian. Is Negril Girl in here? Where the fuck Negril Girl been at? Negril Girl really in here? You done got Hollywood. That's how it is though. Boys get on, start taking shots at Eminem. They stop answering the phone. I see how this shit is. You know what it is. Faith was good. But tomorrow, part 3, the final part of the FOH series, and then we will start getting started on the level 6 series. But tomorrow will be just kind of like, I like to call that the Fessy chapter, if you will. Because it just seems like, what's happening, Ryan? It just seems like even though they somehow pulled out a way, it was always just stints where it was somebody else. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like, you went through your Caitlyn stint, you went through your Bailey stint, your Scotty stint, your Haley stint, and your Fessy stint. King Legend was good. Not only were Bailey and Swaggy making the same face, they were making the same face at the same time. I be trying to be nice to these guys. See, let me just tell y'all this one's the fun one. Let me just say that. See, the FOH is the fun one. See, everybody gets to laugh about FOH and, oh, FOH is so trash and it's so funny. I want y'all to watch the way the shift of the energy is next weekend when we start talking about level 6. Let's put a pin in the cap right here. I don't know about y'all, man. I'm ready to have some fun. Because I'm going to be laughing just as hard next week. Man, I'm telling y'all, man. First of all, y'all know I've been hyping the FOH shit up. Just keep it 100. I told y'all. It's so much shit y'all didn't even remember and forgot that they dumbasses did. Wait until you see level 6. Wait until you see level 6. Level 6 is the Brigade 2.0. Level 6 is the Brigade 2.0. Because see, with the Brigade, they were utterly trash. But the thing with them is they control votes way better than, I will say, level 6 in a sense. Just only in a sense. And I don't need to go into it too deep because I'm going to break it down in the video. But level 6 just... I mean, think about the Brigade. When Brittany found out about the Brigade, what was that? Final 4, Final 5? How did you not know? Because that was what was pissing me off about the Brigade was they kept bragging about being so secret and they weren't secret. People just thought they were all idiots. Like, I don't fucking know. But we're not talking about them tonight. Nah, we got reservations tonight. FOH, the documentary, volume 2. If you haven't hit the like yet, hit the like for me. Hit the like before we get started. Share this shit before we get started. If y'all didn't know, the android is HOH. So, like I told y'all before she became HOH, we have entered season 19 territory. Tyler has broken 3 final 2 deals in one night, and no one seems to give a fuck. And Brett didn't even bother exposing or anything. Go back and watch the HOH comp and double eviction and watch how when, or the veto comp, and watch how when Angela won, everybody but Angela ran past Brett. Tyler, Casey, and Sam. Or was it Sam? Or JC? It might have been JC. But here's the thing though. Secret Service Agent KC. Where do you fall in this equation? Where do you fall in to this equation? Because I'm sure she's still claiming level 6. Level 6 is 6 people. It's only 5 motherfuckers in the house, and they ain't all level 6. So at what point, Casey, are you going to start making your claim for your game? I got to go back for sure, but I'm pretty sure when Tyler hugged Brett, he told Brett he was going to win. He said, I'm going to win it. We in this final 5 and everybody getting ready to roll over, including Angela. Because Angela's already self-proclaimed that her heart has been unfrozen by Tyler. But I was wrong for calling this bitch a robot. She just said her heart was frozen, cold. And Tyler unfroze it. Fucking Gilroy. The Gilroy is strong. Bailey, you have the floor.
Thing with swaggy. In a swaggy shirt. Why? Are you sure? He told me.
Okay, y'all. Now, I thought about this last night. Sam did look good in this getup. Okay? She looked good in this getup. Only problem is, Sam don't like have an ass. I mean, I guess an ass and other stuff, but it's just like, Sam don't have that great a body. Now, you know, from about the shoulders up, she looked pretty good. You know what I mean? Sam got... Look, man, I ain't going all the way there with Sam. I just want to say, stepping back, okay, I'll give y'all that. Sam did look good. Sam did look good. This was the best Sam looked to me.
Did you want to go back and talk about that swaggy vote?
Why, Scotty?
We can.
Because I am the one who did.
I don't think that was Tyler who voted to keep Caitlyn. I think it was Scotty, and he was just trying
Lakeem, I don't know how to tread lightly. That's kind of not my forte.
to frame Tyler.
Sam, keep it to yourself.
Look at this motherfucker, though.
Your girl is HOH! Woo! Like,
This is all she been waiting for is to get into power. This is all she wanted. And this gives me this moment kind of gives me the chills, if you will. Because I don't think y'all understand. When Bailey became HOH, and those are my Shay ones, y'all know. Y'all know what it was, and y'all roll with me. The moment she became HOH, I told y'all exactly what was going to happen. The amount of hate I got I got it down the list. Some stuff I won't even say on here that people said about me because I told you what Bailey Dayton was going to do. This is single-handedly one of the absolute worst head of households I've ever seen in the history of Big Brother. Ever. Exclude nobody. Remember at the beginning of the season where I said, you know, the way that Bailey's talking and kind of acting, this seems like fake. This doesn't seem like the real her. Well, you gotta call the black girl fake. Bruh, she's a fucking flight attendant and a fucking beauty pageant queen. Those are two jobs where a lot of you gotta be fake. You can't really go to work with bad days at those jobs. And for me to come full circle and to show y'all, it's satisfying. It's moments like these why I'm willing to stand alone, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck. Because if I'm right, then I remember who was there and who wasn't. FOH.
I am so excited. This is never going to leave my side. Like, I am HOH.
Why do you need to walk around with the key? Everybody in the house know you HOH. See, you already. This is little stuff, y'all. And I get called for nitpicking. But see, this ain't really nitpicking. This is shit that I see where I'm like, oh shit. Her psyche ain't where it needs to be.
Thank you, Mama. This was my challenge. This is my day. This is my week. You're welcome.
I don't want to get into it too much, but it's just like...
For the record, this is number 2 of the 3 times Tyler fake cried in the house. And nobody ever called him on it. Hey, ladies. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Let me give you a little advice about men one time. I'm sorry, fellas. I got to do it. If a dude is laying there crying to you, quote unquote, for those who can't see me. If a dude is laying there crying to you about how his other girl's gone, one of two things. She was either never his girl or she ain't really gone.
This whole week was like a roller coaster.
And here's why I say this. How much time has Bailey and Tyler really spent together? I mean, they showed the one little clips early on where Tyler, you know, I like the curls, babe, and blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, yeah, I think Tyler thinks she's hot or whatever, but I think Tyler thinks she's hot in the sense where I don't think Tyler ever had no black chick before. I could be wrong. But Tyler was never into her like that. Bailey was into Tyler. Bailey was into Tyler more than she was into Swaggy. Yeah, she was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. But she is. And she'll prove it.
Because it's like...
No, I do. I know all the details. I know that you were trying to be loyal and you were put in a tough spot.
Oh, I think Tyler's dated black girl or dates black girls. I just don't think he's had A, too many black girl opportunities, and B, too many black girls that look like Bailey opportunities. That shit kind of shifts a lot of shit too.
It does suck because unfortunately your loyalty and the way that you love Caitlyn has put you in a very
Holy
difficult
shit,
spot.
Deuce. That's a good
I was
question.
trying to protect her.
I'm making Bailey think.
How the fuck did you try to protect Caitlyn? See, this is what I be saying. Tyler be saying shit and people just go along with it and like, hey man, Tyler's a really bad Big Brother player, man. I'm sorry, man. He's just playing against scrub competition. His lies don't make sense. I mean, wait till you see some of the shit Tyler's done. Like when Tyler tried to make Swaggy and Fessy think that a power was already used. Man, that's good that the power was already used. Julie didn't say a power was used, so why would you think a power was used? Oh, I'm just saying. Fake crying, dumb lies. Tyler just don't get caught. What is the plan that Tyler's trying to execute by crying about Caitlyn leaving? Because if Tyler voted with y'all, so at this point, Bailey, you thought all these votes were flipped and Tyler had nothing to do with none of them? It was all FOH people? Mind you, Bailey hasn't even gotten her HOH room yet. And this conversation ends with her telling Tyler he's safe. First motherfucker already. The number one person you should have been putting on the block is the first person you told was safe. Nobody from FOH, just him.
That Caitlyn was my number one, but really she was like pretty low, like 9, 10 maybe. Sorry, Caitlyn.
I feel like I'm kind of like a lone wolf.
I love you. I think you're awesome. I think you have great loyalty. My only thing with you is that your loyalty hasn't been towards me.
Exactly, Bailey. Why don't you listen to yourself, Bailey? If you're not going to listen to me, listen to yourself. You just told Tyler you don't think that his loyalty has been towards you. So why the fuck would you wait till you get, of course when you're in power, he's going to be loyal to you. Because all he wants in exchange for his loyalty while you're in power is what? Not to go on the block, bitch.
It's frustrating because it makes me feel just kind of like, okay, well, I don't really know what to do with that because I don't feel like he's targeting me. But at the same time, I don't feel like he's trying to take me further in the game either.
I guess all I can say, like, you let me know what you need from me this week and I'll do whatever you need.
How convenient, Tyler, that you, and this is, I'm telling you, this is little shit where if he was playing against some decent competition, first question I'd be asking is, bro, why you waiting until day, what is this, before you come up here talking about, and now that I'm in power, now all of a sudden you ready to work with me? Get the fuck out of my room. Fuck you.
I want you to be loyal to me. I would rather you on my team.
I'd rather you on my team too.
Talking to Tyler is opening my eyes to a lot of things. One, Tyler is wounded, and I don't want to kick Tyler when he's down.
Tyler has helped kick out every motherfucker that was in the house. Tyler hasn't lost a vote. Tyler's told y'all, Big Brother's the shit when everything's going your way. He's said it on more than one occasion in the DR. He's wounded. You just lost a fucking alliance member. What do you care about him being wounded? Bitch, you're wounded. I can't deal with these motherfuckers, man.
2, Tyler is officially a free agent and he's a competition beast, and hopefully moving forward, Tyler and I can work together.
And do what? See, they say that shit. See, it's a bunch of words that people use all the time in Big Brother that they say it, but they either A, don't know what it means, or B, they just don't have a meaning when they say it. What the fuck do you mean work together moving forward? That's such a vague fucking promise. You know, Tyler, let's work together moving forward, and I'll keep you safe. Okay. The fuck you mean work together going forward? Put his ass on the block. The fuck are you doing?
Moving that you have my back because this game is about to get crazy.
Yeah, real crazy.
It's about to
I'm
get
gonna be
crazy.
cool, Ron, I promise.
And I just don't want any
I'm in an excellent mood.
mess.
I don't want any mess either.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just like a free agent right now. It's easy to just.
I'm scooping you up. All right.
So, Tyler, you ain't been fucking with me. Now I'm HOH. You tell me I'm a free agent. Well, I need to ask around about your contract. I'm telling you, Tyler's that dude that got like 8 girlfriends, and All 8 of the girlfriends know each other, but they never ask the right questions or anything, and they all talking about how great their dude is, and they all talk about the same dude. Level 6, how come Tyler gets to walk around and do all of this shit? Y'all do know right now that the house right now is going to be boring as shit. The only game talk you're going to see is conversations involving Tyler. And then once Tyler let them know the plan on who's going home, then everybody that's not going home will finally discuss it. This fucking PC softy culture. You know what? That's why I respect Evil Dick. Evil Dick was shaking up the house because a lot of people can't handle that. And by doing that shit, people start to get... I'm telling you, you saw how Tyler damn near had a meltdown when he was on the block for a fucking day. He's faced no pressure all season long. None. Ty 1000 won every fucking competition last night and they still not a target.
Let's eat dinner.
Yes, talk to me.
Okay.
Now, I want y'all to notice the energy of Bailey when she talks to level 6, the enemy, and Bailey's energy when she talks to FOH, the home team.
I have no preference. I think anyone that's not with us is against us. That's my only thought on it.
Absolutely.
So the only 2 people that I feel like if they won would put me up, and you can guess who they are. Who do you think they would be?
Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Ty.
Who did you say, Haley? Did you say Brett and Tyler? Fuck yeah, Haley. Now y'all playing Big Brother. Let's go. Pull up.
JC.
We just heard Bailey say herself all of this shit about how cold Tyler is. He's a comp beast. He's this, he's that, and he's the third. What the fuck is a JC? I wish JC would be going around telling people he's aimed at me. I'd embarrass the fuck out of JC in front of the whole fucking house and tell him to pull the fuck up. Joe no comp winning ass. Well, JC, soon as I heard some shit. Well, JC, looks like you better do something you ain't done all season, because if you don't, your ass is on the block, bitch. This bitch is worried about JC over Tyler. Motherfucking Tyler's won everything. Up until this point.
JC. Okay.
And I will say this, do not repeat it. Scotty's been acting real shady.
And let's talk about another Alliance member. Let's talk about the weird kid who's been acting weird. He's a fucking weirdo. He's that old and a virgin. Of course he's gonna be doing weird shit. Notice how when Bailey and Fessy was trying to say Scotty was doing sketchy shit, they never could point to one actual thing he did. He's just been acting shady. He's been acting sketchy. See, the floater game got fucked up this year. And that's where you do got to give level 6 some prop. They fucked the floater game up. So when motherfuckers try to leave FOH, they had nowhere to go. And then everybody's too pussy to start their own shit, so they just ran back to FOH.
Scotty, who flipped the vote.
She gone. She flipped the vote. Guess who else? Now, I said that, Haley and Fessy should know. Well, guess who else should know why the vote was flipped that week? Bailey. She was walking with fucking Rabbit when she came in there fucking trying to start some shit with Fessy. Woke this motherfucker up for a rap battle. Fessy, get your ass up. We got to rap about this $85 bracelet you broke, bitch. Get your ass up. Yeah, Bailey, you was with her. You didn't come back the second time, but you was with her the first time. And now Tyler's sitting there crying. And you never for one second think, that's my thing. I'm not even saying that everything has to be when Tyler says some shit, you blow up the house. Why don't you question some of the shit Tyler say to people? Why don't you ask people how close he really was to Caitlyn? How close were you really to Caitlyn? Oh, okay. Yeah. Shit like that. They don't ask shit. Just whatever Tyler say. Tyler said it.
which shows me that he's
Liz, throw that shit in the trash.
being shady.
Would that be a shot you wanted to take? Because I think you could take it if it was a back door.
I know that I'm putting up Brett, but I need to figure out who I'm putting up next to him that won't cause too much trouble for me.
No, bitch! You need to... If this is what you're worried about, you need not to become HOH. Because it ain't like you won a comp. All you did was go down a fucking double dare slide faster than everybody else. You went down a goddamn double dare slide, and now you queen with your fine ass. I can't stand your fine, crazy ass. Why you gotta be both? Pick one and pick fine. The fuck? Your goal is you have your target, and you want to make sure you put up somebody that A, can make sure your target go home, or B, is your second choice. Not, you don't put up one choice and then you go, oh, I put up my first choice, and then I put up somebody that won't get me in trouble and everybody won't be mad at me. Then when that person go home, you sitting there like, meh.
I think that's a good plan.
Tell me that you didn't do the weird flippy thing though.
No,
If you're lying to me, I'm gonna kill you.
no, I promise you.
The fact that she would even fathom that I would vote to keep Caitlyn, that's absolute crap.
Who is it then?
I think it's Rachel. She was free.
How the fuck is that? See, this is what I'm saying. They're all just equally terrible. Venus Thirst Trap. How the fuck are you appalled by her asking if you voted out Caitlyn when you wore her dude's shirt and voted him out? I told you don't do that stupid shit. And you was in the diary room. You been smelling Brett too much. You got in the diary room talking that shit. I'm nobody's goon. Now look at you.
Speaking out afterwards.
That's not a good thing.
I agree, that's not a great thing.
You're freaking crazy. You do a lot of weird stuff, and I need you to be like Team Bay.
Oh, anything you need.
No, like you have to be, because even though you flipped on my freaking love,
And he laughed. She said she brought up the fact of when he did the shit and he laughed.
it wasn't cute, it wasn't funny,
No.
it wasn't clever.
Okay.
Make sure that you didn't freaking flip tonight. If I find out that you flipped tonight and you didn't tell me, I will literally find you and like literally just cut you up into pieces.
Where was this energy with Tyler? Why didn't you tell Tyler, hey Tyler, you ain't been really working with me? You told Tyler out of your own mouth, he ain't really had that type of loyalty to you and shit. So what you should have told Tyler was, look, I'm scooping you up as a free agent, but if you do any of this shit, I'm gonna kill your motherfucking ass. Why didn't she tell Tyler this same shit?
Gut you from the inside out, and I will lay your intestines out. Okay?
I would have no other way.
Scotty ain't never had to deal with no black woman. He's scared no bitch.
100%.
100%.
I know Scotty is shady. I know he does crazy stuff, but I don't think that crazy side is directed towards me, so I'm just gonna let him be for a second and I'll deal with him later.
Alright.
What the fuck does that mean? Later as in when? Later tonight? Later tomorrow? Bitch, you ate your ass for a week. This shit's over in a couple days. I ain't never seen no power trip like this before, man. I ain't never seen no power trip of this proportion. Yeah, I'll just I'll deal with that later.
Our meeting is adjourned. Go away.
All the shit she's saying about Scotty, I'm like, why didn't any of this apply to Tyler? Because out of your own mouth, you said Tyler hadn't been loyal to you. Well, why didn't you threaten Tyler like this when you scooped him up? Why ain't you you know why? Because you like Tyler.
You better say thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, get your evil ass out of here.
Haley and I have established alliance with Fessel, but he is sticking his neck out to save JC.
I need you for 5 seconds, then you have to get out again.
Bitch, who are you talking to? Why you gotta talk to him like that? He's on your team. Tyler's sitting right there with Rock. You would not have opened the door and said that to Tyler. You would not have opened the door and said, come here for 5 seconds, I gotta talk to you, and then you gotta get out. You would not have said that to Tyler. So why the fuck are you saying it to Fessy? What's wrong with you?
Way. You better say thank you.
Thank you.
All right, get your evil ass out of here.
Haley and I have established alliance with Fessel, but he is sticking his neck out to save JC.
Her idea of sticking his neck out to save JC is, Fessy, of all the dumb shit he did, tried to prevent you from wasting your fucking HOH on JC. Because if you would have put JC up next to Brett, guess where JC would be, bitch? You haven't won a vote all year. So why the fuck do you think just because you put 2 people on the block, magically just who you say going home is going home? Hashtag Peter Chips.
I need you for 5 seconds, then you have to get out again. You, come here.
I want to know
You, come here.
what's going on. I need answers, and I need them now.
My filter comes off only with you and Haley. Don't you ever in your life, ever say that anything I'm doing is a bad move.
But what if it is? I asked this last night. What if it is? What if what you're doing is a bad move? Am I still not allowed to say shit? Because if so, fuck you, bitch. You on your own. Fessy been carrying this goddamn team. Fessy single-handedly saved Haley last week. Single-handedly. You win one fucking cop going down a goddamn double dare slide. Now you the shit? Yo, man. Yo.
You're nervous about JC going up, but you need to trust me.
What did I say that's a bad move?
Last night when you were freaking talking to me, you were like, Bailey, I don't think it's a good move. It's a bad.
Right. Because if I'm sitting with my alliance member and I'm going over my plans with my alliance member, I truly hope my alliance member gives me the straight dope about what the fuck I'm doing. This putting your alliance, this is the difference between FOH and the brigade. FOH does not want to bring in any other votes. So Fessy got a line with JC, clearly. And she's like, fuck your line with JC. If I want JC out, he going out and you gonna help me do it, bitch. And don't ever question me.
A good move, I said.
You told me it was a bad move, Fessy. Did you or not?
No, I did not say the word bad move.
I promise you did. I was here. You can stop all your freaking panicking and running around and being Team JC. You are Team Bailey and Haley. Your loyalty is only to us, and
I don't remember you letting me fuck Bailey. I don't remember you letting me fuck either, Haley. I don't remember you asking me to be your boyfriend. I don't remember you asking me to go on a date. I don't remember getting your phone number. My loyalty is to Fessy. That's what he needs to be saying. Fuck you, Bailey. Fuck you, bitch.
swear to God, if you keep sticking your neck out for this little crazy little I'm not done. If you keep sticking your neck out for this crazy little Tasmanian devil over your bay and over your hay, we will literally step on you.
If y'all referring to y'allself as my bay and my hay, I'm fucking both of y'all. We all go together. If that's how you gonna be referring yourself to me, Haley, Bailey, we all go together now. When we arrive to ceremonies, you will one of y'all on each arm. Because other than that, fuck you. You are all you mad about. Mind you, all of this, where was this energy with Tyler? Fessy ain't did shit. All Fessy did was you mention JC, and then mentioning JC gets him, and he tells you, hey, maybe that's not the best move for all of us. Mind you, you also pissing him off. Guess who's the only person in the house right now at this very moment that knows she has a power app? The motherfucker she's sitting there berating. Who's supposed to be on her fucking team, yo? Fessy's supposed to be on her team. I would never date a dumb girl. My intellect, I don't have I don't have patience to be with a dumb girl. I have extreme patience with people that are intellectually inferior, but to be with no, I'm not trying to be your daddy. I'm not trying to teach you. We need to be improving each other, not just me making sure you don't get hit by a car or some shit.
It comes above y'all too.
It doesn't matter. It's very clear in this house that you were Team JC. So I'm saying no.
It's not a good.
How is he Team JC just for saying that maybe putting JC up on the block is a bad move? Here's the fucked up part. All of this shit she said, did JC go up on the block?
Thing. It's not a good thing. Especially when you're supposed to be Team Hay and Bay.
But y'all know that.
Well,
As
do
long as
we?
y'all-
Because when you second guess,
What the fuck you mean, do we, Haley? Hold on, bitch. Hold on, Bailey. I'll be back to you in a second. Come here, let me holler at you, Haley. The fuck you talking about, do we? You were on the block last week. After Vito, you were no longer on the block. How did that happen? Oh yeah, the motherfucker who's loyal to you question pulled your stupid ass off the block. Yo! You out of bounds.
something
Yo,
that
you
she
need to
has.
stop saying Dewey and all that because I made it very clear where I stand, so I don't need no questioning, especially from you.
I have the right to.
Especially from you, bitch. Because I could have easily pulled Caitlyn motherfucking ass off, and that could have been your dumb ass up in there losing that fucking bonus life. It could have been you, bitch. Mind you, this ain't because he had a conversation with JC. They didn't see him talking to JC. Nothing. She's mad because when she mentioned about putting JC on the block, he told her that might not be the best idea and gave her pros and cons about it. That's what she's mad about. F O H.
Ask me
No,
anything
you don't.
at any point. Yes, I do.
Don't say Dewey.
100%.
Bailey,
No, we had
what
our
I did
no.
was
First of all, Swaggy didn't act like this. No, y'all not putting this on Swaggy. Sir Swaggington C did a lot. He did a lot of shit I didn't agree with. He handled some situations I didn't necessarily agree with. No, this is Bailey and her. This is Bailey in the Raw. This ain't no Swaggy. Swaggy went out like a punk. He got in the diary room, told us he was gonna give everybody a living hell. Then he went and tried to have a heart to heart with Sam and a heart to heart with Caitlyn, and they both told him to eat a dick, and he just left.
I told her the benefits of not putting JC up and putting up Rachel. I said I love Rachel.
But know that Haley and I are both on your team. So take
He knows that, bitch. That's why he's telling you what he thinks about the situation. Me telling you that I don't necessarily agree with your plan doesn't mean we ain't crew no more. That's what's wrong with people now. I deal with this shit every day. Like right now, I got my voice raised and shit. People think I hate Bailey. People think on a personal level, I fucking hate Bailey and I wish ill on her. I don't know this girl. I don't know this girl at all to make personal judgments on her. Just because we disagree about something don't mean I hate a motherfucker or don't. This is what's wrong with people right here in a nutshell. Because he told her what he thought about what she's doing, she's turning it into his loyalties not to her, but only to JC.
You know that.
And I'm not going to question one of my good friends in this house who feels like this is a good move.
And I didn't
But
question Bailey.
you definitely question me.
I told you the pros and cons.
Fessy is
I don't care. So what if he did question you? That's shit that people with lower IQs worry about is being questioned. Because when you're smart, you don't give a fuck about being questioned because whatever you're being questioned about can hold up to the questions because it's true. You just power tripping. This is why her fine ass ain't got no dude. I'm just telling y'all. She said on the stream, on the feeds, whatever dude she get with, he's getting fixed after a certain age. She's getting him fixed. This is why you ain't got no man. And the only man you're going to ever be able to get, Bailey, is a punk. Some dude who'll take all of this shit on the chin.
really getting on my last nerve because this is my HOH. I'm gonna put up JC if I want, and regardless if you agree with it or not, you need to shut up.
Then I'm out of this alliance. If this is how that alliance is supposed to work, I don't want no parts of it. Oh, but there's only one problem, Fessy. Damn it. Fuck, Fess. I tried to get you out. This bitch is like, if I'm driving off a cliff, because I think this is where the road goes, don't say shit. Just go off this cliff. Regardless of anything, whatever I say, you shut the fuck up. This is what she just said it. You saw her just say it.
I need to put Brett on the block.
I have Brett wrapped around my finger. He's easy to control.
Must be.
How many times you and Brett made out? Hum Venus Thirst Trap? See, your big mouth got you put out the house too. You pulled a Winston. I found out that you were the female Winston. Because see, everybody remember when Winston got on the block, he freaked the fuck out. So did Rachel. AKA La Venus Thirst Trap. Hashtag Venus Thirst Trap. Here's the thing with Brett. I don't know what Brett's resume look like with the girls, okay? She looked crazy in that freezing picture of Toxic because the bitch is crazy. It's easy to look crazy when you crazy. But here's what I'll say about Brett. I don't necessarily know Brett's resume when it comes to the females, but I'm pretty sure Brett ain't had too much of a problem knocking out whatever he want. What the fuck did Brett do to make you think you had him wrapped around your finger? Because we getting ready to see just how wrapped around your finger Brett really was.
Real. I can't keep Brett. He's never going to choose me. He's going to choose y'all over me 100%.
Right, Bailey. Right. So you kind of got the sides down. She wants to put up Brett and Rachel. Stupid ass idea. You put up powerhouses because Rachel, in your opinion, you said it yourself, there wasn't really shit she could do. So you put her up and she gone.
Brett's going to have to go. Let's just be real. So I'm considering using you as a pawn.
What the fuck does a pawn? What is a pawn? You know, people say it a lot, especially talking Big Brother. I want a definition. What is a pawn? Because I keep telling y'all my hypothesis is, or theory rather, instead of hypothesis, it's more of a theory. My theory rather is there is no such thing as a fucking pawn. There's two nominees and one of those two nominees go home. You know what kind of proves my theory? What do all people say when they go on the block as a pawn? I'm nervous because why? Because pawns go home. You know why pawns go home? Because they're not fucking pawns. They're nominees. I'm just saying. Patty, I'm with that. Pawn is the trade for less money. And damn, that analogy kind of hits home with this shit. There is never a scenario where you should go on the block. I'm just saying. Look at how Brett was willy-nilly playing with the block all year long. Then he got put on the block for real, and he didn't know what the fuck to do. So all the times he been, like those 3 times he been on the block, he hadn't learned shit. What the fuck did Brett learn? Brett didn't learn a fucking thing while he was on the block. Because once he got on the block, it was cornered. He kissed Tyler's ring just like everybody else. They ain't even let you pack your shit. That's how much Level 6 cared about you.
I'm so pissed right now.
Take a deep breath.
Oh, Scotty.
But I need you to trust me. I will tell you one thing. Okay. This is
right there. That pause you just took, Bailey, follow your initial feelings of shutting the fuck up. This benefits her in zero way. And it benefits her in like throwing you under the bus, but it definitely, all she did was go back and tell level 6, and level 6 threw that shit on her on the way out. Level 6 threw everything on Rachel on the way out, including Rachel's best friend. Threw all that shit on her on the way out.
Literally me trusting you.
You can trust me.
Just so you know, if I tell you something about trying to get you to trust me or me to trust you, I'm telling you that because I don't trust you. You saying you could trust me, that doesn't really help. Because we're having this talk because I feel like what? I feel like I can't really trust you like that.
Literally nobody knows about this. I have the third power app.
Her power app does nothing. Her power app as HOH is completely useless. What's she gonna do? Overthrow her own? I mean, I guess she could have tried to be on some weak shit and blame the shit on everybody. But Bailey ain't even smart enough to put the right people on the block, let alone try to do some advanced Big Brother shit like that. Because that could have been a nice advanced move. You HOH. You go after who you really want to go after. You put up some motherfuckers. And then you overthrow yourself. You overthrow yourself, and then you play like you don't fucking know what happened. Who's disrespecting my HOH? No, you told a bitch on the enemy team that you put on the block. You told a bitch you have no relationship that you're telling her right now I'm putting you on the block, and you're giving her information to go back to use to try to get off the block.
It literally gives me the opportunity to put 2 people on the block, whoever I want.
So like next week, if somebody got HOH,
I can put up 2 people on the block that I want on the block.
oh my God.
How does that save Rachel? Because I guess I'm different. I guess I'm more of a, I'm the type of person where people get shitty at me when I go somewhere and they hand you some type of paper and they're like, just sign at the bottom. I'm the motherfucker they get mad at because I'm reading the fucking paper. Like, bruh, like I'm signing my name to this shit, and we live in a country where your signature can make or break your entire fucking life. So if Bailey's sitting here telling me, okay, Shay, I got to put you on the block as a pawn, but here's what I'm going to tell you to ease your mind. I have a power. Now, this power is good for some shit that can't help you this week, but if you stay next week and I hear when that you might go up on the block, maybe I'll use my power to save you. She don't even tell her that much, but that's basically the gist of it.
About my power app. I proved to her that I can keep her safe, so I don't think she'll hold a grudge. She won't be mad at me later. She'll be loyal to me in the end.
Why do you care if she's mad? See, that was another thing that the podcast has brought me that me personally, I expected more than I've actually received, is dealing with people and making sure you have the ability to not care what people who don't really know you think. I understand you live with these people for 3 months or whatever, but y'all been working with some motherfuckers 20 years that y'all don't fuck with on any level. You're not playing right, man. They just not playing right.
If you share this, I literally will kill you.
Girl, I will not.
She threatened her too, but the threat was way more mild. If you share this, I'll literally kill you. That's the type of threat that most people, they hear that shit and they don't think shit of it because, that's clearly that. It wasn't like what she told Scotty. She didn't even tell Scotty nothing like she told her. She told Scotty, like, I just hope that you didn't do this fucking vote that doesn't matter because it's dead and gone. But if I find out you did, I'm going to pull an Eminem style murder on you. It's going to be track 17 on my new album, and Dre's producing the beat. And for 4 minutes, we're going to talk about me killing you. You tell motherfucker Rachel you got a power app. Hey man, just don't tell nobody, man. So I don't want to have to kill you.
Not tell anybody.
But here's my thing. I'm literally just weighing the options. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I trust you if I go up.
This is an incredibly scary situation.
You're an idiot too. What relationship do you have with Bailey? You're in level 6, bitch. Is Bailey in level 6? No. Then what the fuck you mean you trust her when she puts you on the block? Fucking idiots, man. Ain't nobody playing this shit right.
I don't want to be on the block. There still is a possibility that I could go home. Pawns have gone home in this game, so...
Here's another thing I'll say about pawns. Brett still ain't moved. Here's what I'll say about pawns. You know another reason why pawns usually go home? Bitch, because you want the fucking pawn. The HOH don't run shit. All they get to do is give the house a choice. The votes are up to the house, not the head of household. Bailey can't put you on the block and guarantee you safety when this bitch ain't even fucking voting. And then her power app ain't no shit where it's like, oh, after veto, I can save you and pull you off the block. Her shit's dead. Once she uses nomination, her shit's dead until next week.
It worked. My talk with Bailey actually went as planned. I kept JC safe. I'm actually playing Big Brother. Look at that.
Oh, fuck, I want to break this keyboard. This motherfucker Fessy, man. Yeah, it might be stroke time. It might be blood pressure time. It might be all that. Look, man. This motherfucker. All he did was tell Bailey he didn't think it was a good idea to put JC up. He gets fucking berated. His loyalty called into question. They're wondering whether or not he's even loyal to them. JC happens to not go on the block through no fault of his own. Bailey didn't not put JC on the block because she was listening to Fessy. She just didn't because she decided to do some other shit. And of all that shit, Fessy gets in the fucking diary room's like, hey, kudos to me. I got one of my alliance members not to put up somebody I'm cool with. Now I'm playing Big Brother. Whose fucking man is this? Whose fucking mans is this? This is terrible, y'all. The worst alliance of all time, and it's not close. I remember there was a certain point in the season where I was like, damn, they kind of are clicking at the heels of the Brigade. Gone. They've lapped the Brigade.
I feel like this has been the best HOH this house has seen so far.
What is this, delusional DR hour? Now we gotta listen to the delusional stylings of Bailey in the DR. What the fuck? What the fuck's going? Am I losing my mind, y'all? Venus thirst trap though. Jesus Christ, she's killing that shit. I'll give her that. Yes, Lord. And Brett looked like he has jock itch. But look, listen to these DRs again.
It worked. My talk with Bailey actually went as planned. I kept JC safe. I'm actually playing Big Brother. Look at that.
I feel like this has been the best HOH this house has seen so far.
This is the best HOH this house has seen so far. First of all, let me ask you this, Bailey. How do you measure that? That's based off what? All you did was have nominees. You've yelled at your team. You've had nominees. And the main villain from the other side you told was safe and said you wanted to scoop him up. She didn't say that. She didn't say that.
It worked.
Shout out Space Doofus. Hashtag delusional DR hour. These motherfuckers in the DR, man, they in there, boy. Put the loud down. Put the loud down. Put it down.
As planned. I kept JC safe. I'm actually playing Big Brother. Look at that.
feel like this has been the best HOH this house has seen so far.
I can't believe she really said that. I'm truly shocked by that statement.
I want Brett out this week, and so far people have been doing exactly what I tell them to do. So
I got a question. Now, she just told me that people are doing exactly what they want, exactly what she wants them to do. What the fuck does that mean? There's been one ceremony that's nominations, which has been what? We all know is what? That's less than 24 hours after you won HOH. So, in 24 hours, you've come to the conclusion that because you put Rachel and Brett on the block, that now everybody in the house is doing everything you want them to do, and you're having the best HOH of the season. And this is based off what again? What the fuck is this based off, Bailey? What is your hypothesis based off? That's not even an educated guess. No, just what the fuck is that shit based off? Huh? She's just in there saying shit. Man, production, man. Yo, they sitting. Bruh, you can't tell me production ain't had the laugh of their life this season watching this shit. They got more shit on them than I got.
all I have to do is tell them that he needs to go, and guess what? He's gone.
Guys, I want to call out the elephant in the room. I know that I
don't even want to hear shit Brett got to say. Brett had one speech last night for the win. Brett had been training for this moment his whole life. And when they passed him the ball with 3 seconds left, he dribbled it off his foot. He wasn't ready. Practicing this moment his whole life. He gets the shot that he's been hitting all fucking season long. He gets the shot to make it to the final five. Good looking out, Bahamas. That must have slipped past me. Where'd it go? $10 in the cup one time. We gotta get a plan B kit for Bailey. So money in the cup one time. Bae, we got you. Because Swaggy apparently didn't have it. He day traded all the condom money away. Prophylactics, no more.
Bailey's target this week. I also know that Rachel was her pawn. How do I know that? Rachel told me. Why does it matter? Rachel also told me that Bailey has a power app. That power app gives her the ability to change the nominations next week. With me being in the house as the biggest target, that'll make sure you...
Did you see that gulp that Rachel just had? Watch Rachel's neck.
This week. I also know that Rachel was her pawn. How do I know that? Rachel...
Why are you smiling? Where's the fucking energy you have for Scotty now? Where's the fucking energy you have for Fessy? Where's it at?
Rachel told me. Why does it matter? Rachel also told me that Bailey has a power app. That power app gives her the ability to change the nominations next week. With me being in the house as the biggest target, that'll make sure...
You going home. I'm sorry. Man, Rachel was looking good that night too. I had to give it to her.
You guys are all safe when she uses that power. Now, why would Bailey tell Rachel this information? Well, that's because Rachel's actually the head of the all-girls alliance called the Man-Eaters, besides Sam being in that alliance. So, fellas, keep in mind the fact that 3 out of the 4...
Let me ask y'all this. Now, we hear Brett just throwing Rachel all under the bus, accusing Rachel of this, accusing Rachel of that, right? Okay, cool. Bet. How the fuck does something this big happen in a meeting like this with this many people in the house and there's no conversation about it after the fact? First of all, what the fuck is JC wearing? What the fuck is KC wearing? And what the fuck is the android wearing? Is that just a fucking... Is she wearing a skirt as a shirt? The shirt you can wear when you ain't got no BB boobs. This whole house is a bunch of punks. They let Brett do this shit and get away with it all summer.
4 guests that have left so far have been males. 5th target is also a male. So when you go in there and cast your vote tonight, I want you to think about all that information. Thank you.
By a vote.
Holy moly. The donut shop. I see you just came through. Yeah, part 2. Part 3 is tomorrow. Part 3. Just wait till you see part 3. The ending is where it's at.
Vote of 5 to 4. Rachel, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
So they gonna act like they ain't know what today was. Every motherfucking week. Every week, man. Every week! Every week. Wow. And none of her crew rock with her. Tyler ain't moved. None of her crew rock with her. Brett ain't over. Brett threw her under the bus. Angela was supposed to be her best friend. She ain't moved. Brett, you just saw how they did Angela. Why'd you let them get away with doing you like that? Why would you kiss Tyler's ring like that? He gonna go to the jury house and campaign for Tyler. He had a final 2 with Tyler. Tyler sent his ass home before the final 4, and he's gonna go to the jury house and campaign for Tyler. This fucking house, man. And JC, oh, attention grubbing ass. You know he wanted to get over there. KC ain't do shit. First of all, I think Fessy is actually wearing what's supposed to be. Hold on, let me move myself so y'all can see. Because I think Fessy and Tyler got their pants mixed up. Because these look like these would fit Tyler better. Who knows? Just a thought. Tyler always had a shocked look on his face. Nobody ever questions anything. I'm telling you, Evil Dick showed us the blueprint on that shit. Don't be letting motherfuckers click the house up like that. Blow the house up. Blow the house up. That whole because you talked loud in the house, you gonna go home shit is overblown. I've seen multiple motherfuckers start. I've seen multiple people run through that house, start shit, and win the fucking game. Multiple. But I've also seen multiple people trying to do the shit that Tyler's doing and end up getting caught in the end because they was just too fucking grimy and slimy and too much of a pussy. Damn, Venus Thirst Trap is working that. Work that shit, girl.
Finalize your answers and please present them.
So, we conclude Bailey's HOH with, as bad as Bailey's HOH was, they still at least got Angela out. It was a waste of an HOH, but it could have been worse. All week long, everybody laughed at me because I said their only hope is Rockstar. Their only hope is Rockstar. Rockstar got the look on her face right now like, shit, as soon as I flip this motherfucker over to Julie, oh my God. Rockstar, you're their only hope. You have the floor.
Them.
Those of you that can't see, that are watching, listening for work, shouts out to all my people that, a lot of people hit me up saying they listen to me and whatnot. For those of you that can't see, Rockstar is currently holding a card up with an answer. And she wrote the problem and she said 30 times 60 is 1,200. Let's see if that answer is rewarded with HOH.
The correct answer is 3,722 seconds, which means...
All right. Let me play devil's advocate. Julie, you should have asked Rockstar, are you giving the answer of what the problem's supposed to be or your bad math? She should have got a choice, Julie. You could have gave her that much. Do you want the answer to the problem or do you want the answer that you wrote?
Congratulations, Angela. You are the new head of household.
I'm annoyed because Brett went out of his way to be all extra and do snitch, and you...
You know, guys, I always talk about doing a lot of pulling up. I'll pull up. I'll do this. I'll do that, right? I can't see a scenario me telling a motherfucker to pull up after I literally just told him to pull up. Or I can't see a scenario where I tell a motherfucker to pull up, they pull up on me, and I'm like, what the fuck you pull up on me for? This bitch is mad at Brett for Brett doing what he had to do to ensure that he stayed in the house. This is why I was so mad at Brett last night, and Brett has become one of the biggest disappointments in the entire season of Big Brother for the way that he went out like such a bitch last night. Brett went out like a straight hoe last night. That's my number one pick. I rode with him all the way to the end. I hyped him up the last 2 weeks. I told him exactly what he needed to do. He got cornered, came back for commercial. Because remember, before they went to commercial, he walked away from the nomination block and kind of just turned and looked at him like, the fuck's going on? And then so by the time they came back, man, I'm like, yes, man, we about to get one of these epic Brett speeches. Please don't see me with Rockstar. No. Brett, get the fuck out.
Think that you did a great job by opening the can of worms and telling everybody that I have a power, but what you really did was open up Pandora's box, and now I'm going to be pissed at you.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone, Brett.
Because Brett went out of his way to be all extra and do snitch. And you think that you did a great job by opening the can of worms and telling everybody that I have a power, but what you really did was open up Pandora's box.
Shit was all good just a week ago. Brett get up on the block, pull some bullshit move, get off the block, embarrass the shit out of FOH, fist pumping, cheesing and shit. Tyler do the same shit to you. Lord Tyler, please, Lord. I just don't want to be with Blockstar. Please, Lord. Have mercy on me. Evan, pistol.
And now I'm going to be pissed at you. Great job, Brad. Great speech.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Imagine that, Fessy. Imagine that.
You think Angela voted Rachel out?
Damn, this is the 4th time I voted on.
Now, I'll give Fessy this. Of all the things that Fessy probably could have been confused about, this is the one I'll at least give him some credibility on. Like, nobody saw that Angela shit happen. That Angela shit, I'm telling you, it was like the night before the night before eviction, and I just saw some shit she was saying to Brett, and I'm like, hold the fucking phone. So I'll at least give Fessy that. It's like, yo, Angela really voted Rachel out for real? So I'll give him that. Still an idiot.
On the wrong side of the house. It's frustrating because...
Who flipped?
1 minute you think you have the votes and this week is going smooth and the person you think is going to walk out the door is about to walk out the door and then they don't. I have no idea what's going on.
But here's my question to you, Fessy. How many motherfucking times do these votes have to go wrong before you stop thinking you have the fucking vote? Why do you always think you have some... You sound like Wile E. Coyote. He always thought he had the Roadrunner until the Roadrunner got away. You know, it sucks when you think you have the votes. To think you have the votes and to never have the votes mean you have a problem with reality. You move through life off of feelings and emotions instead of reality.
What's going on in this house?
Good night, Mitzi.
I don't want to be lied to. I hear you.
At the eviction, I could have sworn that Rachel was gonna stay. I had all these people lined up to vote Brett out, so I just want to know who flipped.
I'm reminded of a very famous interview, and I think that Rockstar would have, it would have been beautiful if Rockstar would have took the strategy of Charlemagne the God when he interviewed Birdman. When Bailey's sitting there, when my name come up, you better put some respect on my name. Rockstar should have looked at her and said, did you pull up on Tyler and them like this? Did you pull up on Tyler and Brett like this? You pull up on Angela like this? No? The fuck out of my face, bitch. I love Rock. Rock went out like a punk here. Sorry. She did. She did. All that smoke Rockstar was handing out, she ain't want it with Bailey. Bailey had her shook. She was scared to death. She's scared to look. She shook.
And I need to get to the bottom of it right now.
I did it. Shut up. You're talking too loud.
What up, SDC?
Put both where you say you're gonna put them.
Look, when my name come up, you better put some respect on it. And she should have looked at this motherfucker like fucking Charlemagne. Did you pull up on, what did Charlemagne say? Did you pull up on Trick Daddy and Rick Ross like this? And all Birdman could say was, shit, I'm pulling up on you. Interesting.
Agree. So tell me what's up. Don't know.
I need to get to the bottom of it.
I don't know how to get.
We'll figure it out because I'm sick and tired.
So your great plan is you don't know what's going on. And Rockstar told you she doesn't know what's going on. And now your new plan is, all right, well, go figure the shit out, bitch. Until then, you guilty for all crimes committed. Dismissed. Bitch. Now go make me some juice.
And if y'all want Bailey to go flying off the handle, that's exactly.
Please fly off the handle, Bailey. Please. See, this type of shit, these threats like this, like, I don't care how good you look right now, Bailey. That shit's null and void to me. I'm telling you, that's the one thing that's going to really surprise y'all is it's going to be the girl that everybody's going to consider being like a 9 or a 10, and she going to start doing some shit like this, and I'm going to check her motherfucking ass. I just am. I've been waiting my whole life to get in a house where I can verbally check everybody in the fucking house without fear of any type of consequence.
What y'all gonna get?
I'm trying to talk to you, Bales. I voted Brett out.
Rockstar, do you know what I'm on the edge of doing right now? It's not a good thing.
What are you on the edge of doing? Huh? What are you gonna do? Huh? You ain't gonna do shit. You on the edge of doing what? Where the fuck was this energy with Tyler? You scooped up Tyler. Brett embarrasses you. I still ain't seen you have a conversation with Tyler since that shit went down. Like, hey, Tyler, what the fuck happened? Hey, Tyler, I need to get to the bottom of this. No, you pulling up on Rockstar. So you've pulled up on Scotty, Fessy, and Rockstar in the span of your HOH all the way to the last day of your HOH.
I need to figure out who did this.
Rockstar is not really telling me anything about anything. I don't trust her, and I will find out if she's telling the truth. But as of now,
How? You just admitted you have no clue what's going on. So how are you gonna all of a sudden solve all these fucking crimes? You just told Rockstar to solve the crime. Now you're gonna still solve the crime because you don't trust Rockstar. You don't trust Rockstar. You don't trust Scotty. Then why the fuck are you in a group with them? Oh, I know why. Because 90210 wouldn't let you in they club. Yeah. Level 6 wouldn't let you in.
girl, you're not fooling nobody.
I cannot trust anybody in our little group.
So what are you saying? You breaking up FOH? Let's talk about trust for a moment. Because Bailey's throwing around this trust word. Bitch, you was HOH and the first thing you did was the biggest target for your team you told was safe. Then you went on to tell somebody else from that team that you had a power. Then shit don't shake the way you want and you sitting around like, I knew I couldn't trust you motherfuckers.
How I feel.
No,
Come back here.
no.
Come back here, Bailey.
No.
Please. I'm talking to you.
I am the BB hacker.
Ooh.
Have decided to hack these nominations.
So, we get to the hacker, right? This is the moment where we're ecstatic. You know, those that have been wanting a shift in the house, we were ecstatic all week long. Well, not all week long, but we were ecstatic all day Friday. Because feeds go down, we assume it's probably hacker comp, and feeds come back up, and Tyler Crispin is on the fucking block. Going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm like, yo, Tyler's on the block. I'm like, yo, Tyler's going to have to use the motherfucking cloud now. Remember, I did a show where I had a graphic of Tyler, like I had a Mario laying in the cloud. Tyler been in shit from Jump Street. They couldn't even get Tyler to use his cloud. Haley wins this shit, and Haley has the fucking audacity to put Tyler up. And that's where it went all wrong.
I am removing Scotty from the chopping block. And my new nominee is Tyler, hacking the veto competition.
So, okay, Haley, good start to your hacker. You take off your alliance member, you put up Tyler, and you make the motherfuckers work for it. So, the hacker also gets to pick one veto player. Now, Haley could pick, Fessy, the dude who's been a comp beast when it comes to vetoes. I think at this point he's had 2 vetoes. He just won one, pulled Haley off the block. She could possibly go with Bailey. That'd be, just a curveball. She could actually pick Scotty to play. I mean, I guess if you feeling froggy, you can get Sam or JC. But you going down the extended list. Let's see who she picks.
By choosing one house guest to compete, the house guest I have chosen is Casey.
Hey Shay, your ass is on the block. And I picked Cuz to play veto for you. You literally put the one motherfucker in the house that will jump in front of any bullet for the president, Android, and the first lady Tyler, the model Martell. Why the fuck would Haley pick Casey? They're such punks that they do moves that they know will fuck them up because, yeah, putting Casey in the veto is definitely going to help them and give them more odds of fucking our shit up. But at least we could kind of still try to hide what we're doing with the hacker and, maybe we won't get yelled at.
This all but confirms that Bailey must be the hacker. I've always been one step ahead.
I chose Casey to play in the veto because, as Bailey brought up, it will make the least amount of splash and waves in the house.
Why do y'all care about that so much? Every dumb move they make, the first thing they say is, well, we'll make the least splashes, the least waves in the house. You know why? It makes the least splashes because you're not affecting your enemies. Your enemy's only going to turn up when you're doing shit to them. So if you're doing shit to yourself, of course they're just going to let you fucking do it, you idiot. If this is how you felt about it, why the fuck you win the comp? Why would you go win hacker to only do pussy shit with it?
And hopefully picking someone that's not on my side of the house should keep suspicion away from me and everybody in my alliance.
Now that you look good. Wow.
Let's have a moment of silence. First moment of silence I like to have for MGK. And the second moment of silence I would like to have is for Rockstar in that outfit, though. Jesus Christ. No, I can't push play. The play button is broke. I broke it. Somehow the play button is broke. Jesus. I don't care, Brinks. I saw the shit when it happened. I saw all the shit. So what?
I have had the pleasure of enrolling in Jesse's fitness and food program.
Hashtag Shay hates Jesse.
Rockstar!
Oh!
Hashtag Shay hates Jesse.
Time to make a smoothie and shake it to perfection with a quarter-mile sprint.
What? A quarter?
Disgusting it might be.
Time to slurp a smoothie and speed through a sprint.
And on top of that, I have to work out the entire time.
Good job.
Walk it.
The fuck you mean could I handle Rockstar? First of all, I would never answer such a question like that because I'm cool with her dude. So like, I would never disrespect somebody like that. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. Now, if I didn't know her dude, I'm not answering that either because it's the same thing as answering it because I do know her dude. Could I handle Rockstar?
This punishment
With that
Jesus
said,
Christ.
I would love to reveal the identity of the hacker.
Angela is the epitome of this season. Now, I know a lot of people think it's just her, but Angela just puts the cherry on top with the softness of this house. Because Miss Cold Android is the biggest pussy in the house. Like, okay, y'all made that move with Brett, but why y'all gotta get up in the motherfucking speech and try to embarrass Brett like that? Why y'all gotta try to say that shit to Brett? Why can't you just put him up and vote him out? I thought that was y'all homie. You had to embarrass your homie too? And I hope you was watching that shit, KC. This bitch was wrong as fuck.
Bailey, would you like to have a seat next to Rockstar? I'm not the hacker.
Jesus motherfucking. This is one of the greatest nomination blocks in history for me. Like, I think Bailey tried to take her shorts off and didn't realize they tore, so she still just got a little bit of them on. But Rockstar in that outfit, though, jeez.
Bailey? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am? I thought you was this close away to flying off the handle. I assume getting back door would have did it, right? You was this close. You're trying to figure out you're blaming this shit on, remember, you blamed all this shit on Rockstar. Why don't you look to your left and see who's sitting on the block with you? Oh, damn, my bad, girl. I was ego tripping. Yes, ma'am. This bitch told Scotty she was gonna cut this motherfucker into pieces. She pulled all up on fucking Fessy. She pulled up on JC that week. I just didn't put that in there because it didn't matter. JC really was just fucking with her. All these people that she wanted to smoke with, motherfucking Android literally just embarrassed the fuck out of her in front of the whole goddamn house. And then your response is, yes, ma'am. You fucking pussy. All that tough shit. You scared of them 90210 people, though. You know, you just like what Smokey said, man. Only on people you know. Because you ain't pulling this shit on them fools around the corner. And that's just what it is.
Bailey, would you like to have a seat next to Rockstar?
No. That would have been my answer. No. No, I wouldn't. Haley, why are you surprised? Who else would they fucking put up? The house has been divided since Steve went home, bitch! Every week, somebody in FOH is making this face. Every goddamn week. Has there been a week we've reviewed yet where somebody in FOH wasn't making this face? Has there been one? Just fucking one. I don't know what happened. Who flipped? Who flipped? Who flipped? I'm trying to figure out who flipped. Who flipped?
I'm not the hacker. Bailey? Yes, ma'am.
That yes ma'am bothers the shit out of me. That one makes my skin crawl. It makes my skin crawl because of all of that fucking energy Bailey had. Where'd it go? I told y'all she went from Trump to Jeb Bush. Shit was all good just a week ago, wasn't it, Bailey?
Your girl's HOH is never gonna leave my side. I'm running the best HOH ever. Everybody's doing everything I said.
Week later, backdoored. Holla. The fuck out.
You had your week last week. There was no need for you to try and take control over my HOH.
Who the fuck you think you are, bitch? Don't think this is because this is an FOH video I won't pull up on you too. I have Angela motherfucking ass. She cold, but all her cold shit, she would have had to be in private talking shit about me. I had that bitch shook.
And your power trip is over, honey.
I mean, I would have accepted that power trip line more if it didn't come from a motherfucker literally in the middle of power tripping. What the fuck was... Okay, let's say you believe that Bailey was the hacker. What was Bailey supposed to do? You know, I am the hacker. But I'm not going to use any of the hacker's abilities because I have to honor and respect Angela's head of household reign. Bitch, you got beef with anybody fucking with your HOH reign. They in that diary room. Pull up. Because if you even say, man, that was some bullshit with production. House guests are not allowed to talk about production. Shut up, ho. I wonder what Fessy's thinking right now. Come on, guys. What do we think Fessy's thinking right about now?
This veto meeting is adjourned.
I never expected to hear my name come out of Angela's mouth. I know that I'm not the hacker.
Oh, is she crying? Oh, is she crying?
But everyone in this house doesn't know that. I will never let anybody who is low down and dirty say or do destroy me. Like, once a queen, always a queen, and I'm gonna wear my hat high, period.
So I'm not worried about it.
What do you mean you're not worried about it? Where's all that queen base shit? Now you talking about just having enough pride to hold your head up? No! Where's the smoke at? You this close to jumping off on people and all this shit. Android just embarrassed the fuck out of you. And you talking about walking around with your head held high? Bitch, please. You must have a mental disease.
I feel very stupid and just plain...
What up, Brian? Definitely, Brian. Who flipped?
I'm not the hacker, and I think that was the dumbest move in Big Brother history. You put up somebody who was actually here for you, and now...
That's the sad part. I don't think it's the worst move in Big Brother history. She just told me you said you had the best HOH run of the season that was followed up with going home. Okay. Your HOH run is only as good as what happens after it. If your HOH, you could have had the perfect quote unquote HOH. If you go home next week, then your HOH was trash because there was something you forgot to do while you were HOH. You forgot to prepare for life after HOH. Hashtag life after HOH. Where's the energy at, Bailey?
Now you look very dumb on national television. Congratulations, Angela.
Jesus Christ.
You're trash.
You're not the motherfucker I want to hear calling anybody trash. Okay? Just like I don't want to hear Angela be the one calling you out about power tripping, literally in the middle of her power trip. I sure as shit don't want to hear a motherfucker of your caliber talk about somebody being trash.
Blindsided. I'm not the hacker, and I think that was the dumbest move in Big Brother history. You put up somebody who was actually here for you, and now you look very dumb on national television. Congratulations, Angela. You're trash.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, she was good. She literally just repeated what I said. I've been on my Eminem shit tonight. I was quoting a line from Bitch Please Part 2 from the Marshall Mathers LP where Exhibit said, "Bitch, please, you must have a mental disease, so assume the position and get back down on your knees." So it was really just a Exhibit quote. So yeah, the girl was only quoting me. She wasn't any people that took derogatory from that. That's on me. Don't put that on nobody else. That's on me. And y'all know how I get down, man. I'm the least. If I offended, of course I'm sorry for offending. But you know, one thing you gotta understand with me is they fucking jokes, and I give everybody the business. That's just kind of how we roll around these parts. Oh no, you good, Brian? Don't trip. Don't trip. I say a lot of out-of-pocket shit. It comes with the territory. Y'all used to hearing me say it. Somebody repeat me. He's like, "Whoa, you out of bounds." This motherfucker's at the crib like, "Yo, Shay said it." Oh, man. Hey, man, I love having my own show, man. This is what I love about having my own show, man. Because when I worked in the radio for some years, like, dude, I was never off the clock. Because even when I wasn't at the radio station, man, I couldn't get into trouble. Like, dude, I would be in fear of, like, if I got in an argument with, like, somebody I knew too loud or some shit like that, bruh, everything I said had to be watched. Everything I did in the public eye was watched. Everything. Now I'm on a platform where I can say shit that I could never have said anywhere before. And the only punishment I get is, and people don't like me, maybe they thumbs down my video or block me. I get a lot of shit. Like, people in my circle, they know. I show them messages and shit where it's just like, a lot of people say, "Bro, I don't even know how you do it." You know how? Because I got freedom. If somebody's fucking with me like that, all I gotta do is block their ass. But a lot of times the people that are starting shit with me ain't even as smart as me, so then I can just play with their brain anyway. And play with their brain, I'm talking about like play with their brain old school style, like at a Halloween party where they put the wet noodles in the bag telling you it's brains. That's how I'll play with their brains. So I'm just saying. Thanks, Ryan. Nothing but respect to everybody, man. And that's the other thing I like, man. We be in here, we be thick. It's over 100 people in here, man. I remember when it was only like 19 of us faithfully. You know what I mean? Whenever I did it. And so for us to grow like this and we just keep growing together, and even if we have disagreements on opinions and whatnot, we all stay civil and shit because we all know over here it's big boy ball. And, you know, one common thing with me is I never make this shit personal. You know, and I know I've said it millions of times, but I think a lot of people let my fiery passion for the game fool them. Because if you're watching a basketball game at home and somebody like misses a fucking layup, a lot of people gonna be like, you fucking bum, you bastard, you dirty idiot, you fucking... And you don't really mean that about them personally. Just in that moment, in the situation, in the sport that's going on, they're fucking stupid. There's only two people in this house that I kind of think aren't that smart on the outside. One is, of course, Fessy, and the other one's JC. But that's just me saying that. I don't have no personal beef with none of them. I'm just talking shit, man. That's all. Let's roll.
What happened, Tyler? What did I do to you?
You put me on the block.
I promise to God I'm not the hacker.
This is what I want the house to pay attention to.
Blindsided. I'm not the hacker, and I think that was the dumbest.
I want the house to
thing
pay
of
attention to
history.
something.
Put up somebody who was actually here for you, and now you look very dumb on national television. Congratulations, Angela. You're trash.
Yeah.
This shit right here is why Tyler's trash. Tyler exposed his shit with Angela coming and going. Who's HOH right now? Is it Tyler or is it Angela? Who the fuck is HOH right now? So why are you telling the whole house that Bailey's on the block because you got put on the block? You're not even fucking HOH, which means what, everybody? That's right. Ty 1000 is a team. Hey, level 6, you dumb bastards. Are y'all sitting here watching this shit? Oh, no, you're not. And guess what happened? Brett, you didn't pay attention. You still ain't moved, but you moved last night, didn't you? To fuck out the house. Casey. Me and Brian are cool. Me and Brian go back. So I want you to listen to me very closely. Get the fuck away from them now. Or you will be going home soon. Maybe even Thursday. If Tyler wins that fucking veto, Casey might be going home Thursday. Do you think for 1 second Ty 1000 wouldn't love to go to a Final Four against Sam and fucking JC? KC, level 6 is over. You gotta act now. You can't choke in this veto. You gotta win this veto because your fucking life depends on it. I'm just saying, man.
Don't talk.
What's up, Yankee?
What happened, Tyler? What did I do to you?
You put me on the block.
I promise to God I'm not the hacker, Tyler.
Tyler, you real fucking hard on the phone, pussy.
Like, I swear on my life.
Where's the energy, Bailey? Let fucking Scotty have said you was the hacker. Let fucking Fessy have said you was the hacker. Let motherfucking Rockstar have said you was the hacker. Tyler's sitting here with fucking sunglasses on, mocking you. I swear to God, Tyler, I'm not the hacker. I swear to God, Tyler, I'm not the hacker. Where the fuck is ripping him to shreds? Where's cutting him up into little pieces? Where's Bays this close to flying off the handle?
Promise to God. Why would I put you on the block when I could have put you up last week and I promised you I wouldn't?
You couldn't put me up last week because I won the veto.
No.
Tyler's stupid as fuck. I'll give you a little volume. It's already up loud. That's about as much I can do. But here's what I'm going to say. Good night, Liz G. How come she couldn't put you on the block last week, Tyler? I mean, yeah, you won veto, but what about before that? Tyler's such a fucking asshat, man. I fucking don't like him. I want to be in the house with a Tyler. Because see, the thing is, one thing you gotta understand with Tyler is, yeah, when you try to turn people against Tyler, you have to do it publicly. Tyler wants no public smoke. He only feels as brave and as confident as he does now to wear these fucking glasses and basically embarrass Bailey, all because the whole fucking house sits there and lets this shit happen. Her team nobody from FOH ever stands up to anybody when they do this shit. And level 6 is sitting back, they laughing at this shit's funny to them.
I'm talking about as a nom.
Why would you put me up as a nom?
Tyler, I'm not the hacker. You're actually embarrassing yourself because I'm not the hacker.
Okay.
I'll give Bailey this. He should be embarrassing himself. But the whole house is standing here for this conversation and nobody gives a fuck about what Tyler's on. Because level 6 is so stupid where they're like, well, this is what got Brett sent home. Because Brett's like, well, no matter what Tyler's ever done, it's always been level 6. And I told you motherfuckers from Jump Street, level 6 was built off the original group of the Suds Buds. Tyler did not put together level 6. Tyler was one of the last members of level 6. He was at the bottom. I even told him, I was like, y'all should have never gotten an alliance with Tyler. He's a fucking snake. Y'all want to talk about hands that Tyler had in shit? Tyler's had a hand in every level 6 eviction. He chose Winston to go home. He chose Rachel to go home. And he chose Brett to go home. I told you motherfuckers, don't add Tyler to level 6. Did I not? Chat, did I not say that shit? Go back and watch. I told them not to fuck with Tyler. They fuck with Tyler. He missed it, the whole crew. And now he picking them off one by one. And he took their girl.
I'm not the one
And like,
sitting on
why
the
are
block.
you treating me like that?
I'm not the one on the block.
I honestly don't care if she's telling the truth. Because if she is telling the truth, then cool. You're not the hacker, but you still have a power and you need to go. So there's no winning with me, Bailey.
Go ahead and decide it.
Then why ain't you telling her to pull up? This some hoe shit, Tyler. I ain't seen you wear sunglasses all summer. Now you got on sunglasses acting like a fucking hoe? You a bitch. You a straight bitch for this. I'm sorry, Tyler. If it didn't matter, why ain't you tell her? Why ain't you say it's irrelevant? You got a power. If that's how I'm going to play it, I might as well tell the whole house that to try to get the whole house on my side to make sure you go home. All Tyler's doing right now is keeping Bailey alive. Because in a house with a bunch of normal motherfuckers like this, you telling me Dan Giesling wouldn't have looked at this shit that Tyler's on and been like, you know what? Let me try to scoop up Bailey and her side and try to orchestrate some shit. Maybe we can flip this vote and come after Tyler next week. Ain't nobody, I don't remember no seasons where they would just let motherfuckers get away with doing this type of shit in front of everybody. As pussy as last year was, it was way more drama than this. This is what we got to deal with right here. This shit right here. Tyler just being a fucking dick. Scotty just sitting there in the background. All the motherfuckers just sitting there. Fucking punks.
Cancel my vote.
For Tyler to come at me was real aggressive. Like, where is this coming from? And why did you get so bold all of a sudden? I don't think he knows who he's talking to. And you're not going to get away with disrespecting me like that.
Oh, Rick, don't trip. Ain't no DRG here. See, I told y'all. If y'all want to call me a DRG, it's in life. Because in real life, you can't pop off at motherfuckers. You can't, when motherfuckers do certain shit, you got to try to handle shit certain ways. Yeah, you could fly off the handle, but that shit could turn into a fight, could turn into a shooting, could turn into this, could turn into that. In that motherfucking Big Brother house, I know better. You're not going to have me sitting up in the diary room like this. As a matter of fact, as much as I hated Evil Dick when I first seen Evil Dick, because I didn't really understand the game back then, but when I watched Evil Dick again, Evil Dick has paved the way. He's definitely influenced me on a level of, look, man, we're not just going to take this type of shit. Y'all not gonna be doing this catty ass passive aggressive beefing with motherfuckers in ceremonies and in DRs and shit, and then when the house is just chilling, we all acting fake and clapping up. We not voting a motherfucker out unanimously and then we all unanimously cheering for the motherfucker to come back in the house. I'm just saying, man.
It just sucks because if I do say something, I don't.
Let him know, Negril girl, it's free smoke. I'm not scared of nobody in that fucking house. I want somebody to get mad and hit me. Because they gonna hit me and I'm flopping like LeBron all through that motherfucker. I'm gonna get hit. I'm taking out everything I can on the way to the ground. So that way, I can get sympathy from America, possibly get a vote, and get sympathy from my house guests who gonna feel bad about trying to vote a motherfucker out who got beat up. I'll take a $500,000 ass whooping.
I don't even know if she's gonna stay, and then I'm completely isolated, and it's like, this is a game, but it's like, do I compromise what?
That's what I want to know, cuz that's just what I'm assuming is that's what he means by keep the same energy. I want to know what that means. Because I also understand that every situation ain't made for popping off. I'm literally pointing out situations where, okay, shit gotta pop off. And with this group, it never does.
I know is right to win $500,000.
This bitch is sitting up here crying because she fucked up the hacker. But she's not crying because she fucked up the hacker. She's crying because she thinks because she's the hacker, that's what got Bailey fucked up. No, you fucked the hacker up. You should have been using the hacker to protect your team. You use your hacker to piss off the other team, and then after you piss off the other team, you then use the hacker to put up somebody to help them get in position to win. Tyler wins the fucking veto, and then after you telling yourself about being a hacker, then you go ahead and cancel his vote anyway, you stupid bitch.
Like, what does that say about me?
Hashtag victim noises. I'm gonna say what it tells you about you, Haley. It tells me that you're a trash Big Brother player. T-Rash.
Or do I just say, who cares? It was me. It wasn't Bailey. She doesn't deserve this. And then deal with the consequences. I don't know.
And there will be consequences. If you don't let Bailey walk out on that plank and dive off that plank by herself, if you go out there with her, you gone with her. Is that foreshadowing to Volume 3?
No. I just don't know what to do.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to start out with I love everyone in this room. However, there are several people here that owe Bailey an apology.
Why the fuck would anybody apologize to Bailey? You blew up a chance at $500,000 not only for you, but for Fessy, Rockstar, and anybody else that's claimed FOH, including Scotty. You blew all this money so you could possibly get an apology for a bitch that even if all of level 6 dropped on their knees right now and told Bailey they were sorry, this bitch was still going home. You campaigning for Bailey on such a level like this. If I'm Rockstar, I no longer fuck with y'all. I understand, it sucks. 2 Alliance members on the block, whatever. But this lets me further know. If I'm sitting here as Rockstar in this meeting, by the end of this meeting, I'm like, well, it's clear that they want me to be the target. The other side, I would have damn near tried to peel somebody off. Like, look, you heard that house meeting. They want me out. Yo, Bronze Man, that's love right there. Something in the cup one time for FOH. They terrible. I have never in my entire life of watching Big Brother ever seen somebody call a house meeting to expose themselves. I've never seen it. I don't remember this ever happening. And she exposed herself all to get an apology for a bitch that's leaving the house anyway. Nothing from this meeting was gonna change that. And you trying to get some fucking cool points with Bailey, the bitch that's leaving?
Including myself, because last Thursday I won the hacker competition.
Don't get too excited, Rockstar. See, I could tell that. That's that sip out of the drink where you like, oh yeah, free smoke in the house. Rockstar in that outfit, though. Hashtag BB Boobs.
Tyler, I didn't put you up for personal reasons. Angela.
And Tyler's sitting here rubbing his hands like, I don't know a motherfucker named Tyler, but I know a motherfucker about to get killed around this bitch. That's how Tyler's sitting there right now.
Never wanted to steal your power.
Why are you apologizing to her? I never wanted to steal your power. Bitch, there ain't no power. She got a goddamn room. Yo, man, y'all gotta come down off what y'all think fucking head of household is. You get a room and you get to put 2 people on the block and you get to put another motherfucker on the block if somebody comes off. That's it. I'm not apologizing to this bitch because she got a fucking God complex. She got such a God complex where she exposed herself on a fucking veto because the veto was going to be used how she wanted it to be used, but she wanted to be able to use the veto so she could restore some sort of power back into her HOH. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And you standing up here, Haley, like this is like you're in the fucking Senate.
Never wanted to take anything from you. This was the only opportunity I've been given in this game to make a move, and so I took it.
So why are you telling everybody then? If this was your chance to do it, why ain't you shutting the fuck up and just doing it? Because your hacker shit ain't even over. You're telling as you're actively the hacker. You're telling the house about a secret power as you're actively in it. This is the dumbest. FOH.
I'd also like to add that last week, Tyler came to Bailey and asked that Angela be backdoored.
That is hilarious, dude.
That's how I know you lying, Tyler. Anybody who responds like that, you lying. This bitch sitting here wearing a Hilton Head hoodie with, I guess there's supposed to be breasts under there. I can't really tell. That's hilarious. He lying. But nobody in level 6 cares.
What did I say? The power veto, you said.
You care, Brett? Do you care, Brett? This shit real funny, ain't it? It's real funny when somebody goes at Tyler and Angela and then they get backdoor and sit out of the house. That shit's real funny, ain't it? Where your ass at, huh? Brett? He still ain't moved.
I don't want to use it, but if I do, Angela's the replacement, right?
I said, okay, so if some kind of power is used, would Angela be the replacement? You said yes.
No, I didn't.
Right, Tyler. Right. Which literally means that you offered Angela up. In that conversation, who brought Angela up? Did Bailey bring up Angela or did Tyler bring up Angela? So if Tyler brings up Angela, that's throwing Angela's name out there. That's like the literal definition of throwing someone's name out there. Just saying.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. If somebody uses a power app on him, Angela goes up, right?
She wasn't even thinking about Angela. Matter of fact, I know, first of all, we people at home know 100% Angela wasn't on her radar because she was trying to do the girl thing with Angela. He just brought Angela's name up. But Angela didn't even want to hear it. Angela's one of those bitches where if you confront her with evidence of her dude fucking somebody else, she she don't even want to see the proof. She don't want to hear it or nothing.
Yeah.
How about this, Tyler? You're caught. The way that you
I'm
treated
caught.
me was trash.
I didn't treat you like
throw
any
up.
way.
Are you kidding me?
Nobody said he tried to backdoor her. See, come on, Tyler Stans. Y'all want to go through this one more time? I'm game. All y'all gonna do is play word games and try to tell me hidden meanings of stuff. This motherfucker said he didn't bring up her name. They literally just showed you he lied. There's nothing else. There is nothing else. There is no whether or not he was seriously trying to backdoor Angela. It doesn't fucking matter. He went up to Bailey with the fucking veto and asked her, if the veto is used, will Angela go up? She didn't say it. He did. So whatever else you try to say after that is irrelevant and it's against the whole point. Tyler's not as good as y'all motherfuckers think he is. Get over it.
You with your sunglasses in here at the table. Did I attack you? Did I throw you on?
What does lying have to do with anything? That's another one of my favorite Tyler stands. What does lying have to do? Who in there hasn't lied? That's literally not the point. The point is he lied. You don't get to come back and go, well, he didn't lie. Then you prove that he lied. Well, who in the house hasn't lied? You're always moving the goalpost. He fucking lied. That's it. It's cut and dry. I don't want to hear no everybody else in the house lies and all this other shit. Irrelevant. Let me make this very plain for you one more time. They accused Tyler of throwing Angela's name out there to be backdoored. Tyler said it didn't happen. 2 seconds later, Tyler in his own words admitted he did do that. And CBS played it. He lied.
The bus. Did I go behind your back and try to put you up? No.
Did I throw you under the bus?
Yes, you just did in front of everybody.
I'm not talking about you, JoJo. I'm just talking about Tyler Stans in general. I don't know if you're a Tyler Stan or not. So don't think I was aiming at you. I'm just saying. That's just one of the things I had to hear. Because I'm going to tell y'all one thing about the Tyler shit that bothered me the most when that shit happened was, why because you like a motherfucker, you can't just admit some shit? Why because you like Tyler, you can't? I mean, I heard every excuse under the sun about why Tyler didn't lie when the video evidence clearly shows he lied. That's all I said. That's all I said. People told me that Tyler and Bailey wasn't a team in that first HOH. I showed you video of Tyler literally in the DR talking about how him and Bailey were a team. I'm just saying.
You wanted to vote me out.
I told you I'm going to vote you out.
To me, but for what? For something I didn't do.
It's irrelevant.
And you can't even be a man and apologize to me right now.
It's irrelevant if you're the hacker.
She's not the
You
hacker.
just said.
Well, congrats.
This is my problem with the rest of the house yet again. See, Sam is on her Kaiser Soze shit. See, it ain't that Sam don't want no smoke. Sam's actually the one smart person knows, like, let them have it. They can have it. What am I going to interject myself in this for? I'm not on level 6, and I'm not in FOH. Fessy, but you are. You going to let Tyler pull up on your team like this? Of course you are. But here's my thing about the rest of the house. So Tyler just admitted some other shit. Tyler just been telling everybody the whole time that the whole reason he did this backdoor to Bailey, which, how did he backdoor Bailey when he wasn't even HOH? Ty 1000. So then, instead of them motherfuckers, Toxic, you fucked up my train of thought. Toxic, you blame Toxic. Blame Toxic. She blew my train of thought right there. What was I just saying? Somebody tell me literally what I was just saying. Tyler does not play a great game. Sorry, Diana. Tyler does not play a great game. Yeah, I saw it, Toxic. I saw the message. That's what messed me up. But no, all I'm saying is like Tyler in this fight, he's telling everybody the whole time that the whole point of this shit is because Bailey's the hacker. They prove that Bailey's not the hacker, and he's saying it's irrelevant. So if I'm the rest of the house, I'm going, well, hold on. What happened? Especially the rest of the house that wasn't directly involved in the plan. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's just not enough questioning of shit. This is what be killing me about this group. Nobody ever questions shit at all. They just let fucking Tyler say anything he wants. Who questioned Tyler after this fight about anything? Who questioned Tyler about this last shit with him and Bailey? Nobody ever questions Tyler about shit.
So I'm still voting out. You have a power.
Just shut up.
Okay.
Then shut up then, Tyler.
Respect. That's what you want.
You talking about respect, Tyler? Y'all did. Look, man. Yeah, I'm about to defend Bailey. Y'all fucking disrespected Bailey all week long. Y'all had so much fun embarrassing Bailey in front of the whole house. You had your fucking sunglasses on talking shit. Angela getting up there with her fucking cocky ass speech. Now she's fucking mad because she turned her back on her fucking alliance for your ass. And now you want to talk about respect? Fuck you, Tyler. You're tripping, bruh. And everybody in the house is okay with it.
That's all that I had to say.
Wow, you're a child.
Meeting adjourned.
You're screaming.
Are you serious, Haley?
That's all I had to say. Meeting adjourned. I just wanted to come and notify the house that I'm the one that's the hacker. So I'm ready to go home now.
And me, and she's the one that did this to you. She's the one that set you up.
She was trying to set you up, sweetheart. She never meant for you
Oh,
to
it didn't
take the
work,
fall.
sweetheart.
And you're over here acting crazy towards me when I literally have done nothing but be nice to you, Tyler.
Oh, where you going, Angela? You was so tough when this shit was sanctioned by CBS. When y'all was sitting in the living room with CBS had your fucking back, you was tough as shit. This bitch done pulled up on your dude and you ain't got shit to say. You actually gonna leave your dude to sit here and argue with another fucking girl. Fuck you too, Angela. You fucking level 6 motherfuckers ain't nothing but front runners. You, Angela, front runner. Tyler, front runner. Brett, front runner. Because when the fucking heat gets on, y'all cower like bitches. All of y'all. I sit here and watch. I don't think y'all understand how mad I am at Brett Robinson. This motherfucker became known. He became known for blowing up shit in veto speeches and eviction speeches. He finally has to tell one that saves his own life, and he cowered to fucking Tyler like everybody else.
I genuinely wanted you to do well in this game, but for you
I
to treat me like
genuinely wanted
trash,
you to do well.
not even apologize, there is absolutely
What would
no
I
excuse
apologize
for?
I never
Were you
threw
not-
it.
You know why she wants you to apologize? Because she loved you more than Swaggy. She loved you more than she loved Swaggy. When she became, and that's my thing, Tyler. This is why Tyler, his jury management game is trash. Regardless of what everybody else in the house thinks, Tyler knows for a fact that this bitch put all her fucking trust in him last week as HOH. And then the very next week, you fucking get her back door to get sent to the house. And you claim it was because of one reason. She proves that didn't happen. And you're like, well, it's irrelevant. I was sending you home anyway. And you're going to ask why this bitch wants an apology? Do you want the money or not? You really want the first juror going? And mind you, she's the first juror, which means what? She's get to sit in the jury house and do what? Stew about what you did. There's nobody in there to talk her down like, well, Tyler this, Tyler that. No, she's just sitting there thinking about you. Tyler's jury management has been piss poor, and he's just playing against trash. Because how the fuck do you get to put 3 of your final 2s on the block in one night and come out of that unscathed?
There when you were literally at the counter, putting the thing, I said, Tyler, do you want to talk to me? Absolutely not. I'm not on the block, sweetheart. You're on the block now.
I never threw
You're on the
Angela's
block
name
now.
out.
Yes, you did.
I cannot, Brian. I cannot. How can I explain my feelings for Tyler? I'm trying to think of a way to put it really eloquently without sounding like a jerk. How could I put this? Fuck Tyler. Tyler's a punk. Tyler's soft. I actually want Tyler to come back. I want a lot of these. I want Tyler to come back. First of all, I'm stand by this. I stand by this. Paul would mop the fucking floor with Tyler. Period. Paul would not be sitting around letting Tyler pull this stupid shit. And the moment that Paul felt like Tyler was trying to do his own shit, get mad all you want. And everybody know, people that have been rocking with me know how I feel about Paul. Tyler ain't fucking with Paul on any level. Paul told way better lies. Paul's problem was he overlied. Paul made motherfuckers believe shit. Tyler, it ain't so much Tyler makes people believe shit. It's just that Tyler says shit and then people just don't even really like fucking question it.
And it's on tape, and I hope she watches it and she sees that you're the one who wanted her to go up, and I had already promised her safety.
Just because you're screaming.
And what she says is true. And then mind you, this is how I know when a motherfucker's lying too. Mind you, Bailey is trying to keep the conversation on what happened. You're lying when you say that I suggested putting up Angela, because that can't be true, because I was using Angela to get close with her. We had a deal. She was safe with me. But see, I'm telling you, production gave Tyler a plan and he was too pussy to go through with it. I don't believe for 1 second he came up with that Scotty plan. Production came up with that Scotty plan. And for those of you that don't know the Scotty plan, when Bailey was HOH and Rachel and Brett were on the block, he was going to use the veto to pull one of them down to piss off, because Bailey didn't want the veto used. He was going to piss Bailey off by using the veto, and Bailey was supposed to put up Scotty because he was going to make Bailey think that Scotty was like his ace. Genius plan. What did he do instead? He won veto and then asked about, is Angela going up on the block? Why didn't you suggest Scotty? The whole plan was to get Scotty up there. Be like, all he had to say was, yo, if I use the veto, you're not gonna put up my boy Scotty, are you? Like, please just don't put Scotty up. That wasn't his plan.
Doesn't make
Tyler, shut up.
You can scream louder than me all day.
You are literally like such a child. You could have just sorry and it would have been over. I would have forgiven you.
I'm not apologizing to you, Bailey. I did not throw her name out.
But you did. See, this Tyler stands. This is where I got mad. He said he didn't throw her name out. We have video evidence of the contrary.
You would have seriously still tried to throw me on the bus and attack me after a terrible week, after I did nothing to nobody and everybody has been treating me like trash.
This bitch is bleeding out the mouth. Where was this energy when Swaggy was going home? This ain't her turning up on level 6. This is her finding out that Tyler got a girl for real. She been dating Tyler for a couple months. She let Tyler smash a couple times. She been trying to get a little closer, but Tyler's been keeping her at bay. And she just found out. She found out why. Tyler been in a relationship for like 4 or 5 years. And now she's sitting here emotionally hurt because she done emotionally put herself in this dude. And then the dude that she's emotionally hurt over is sitting there like, because he never had feelings for you, bitch.
You can't apologize.
You're the one.
It's not fair. I got a power because Swaggy got backdoored and I was left in this house by myself. That's why I got a power. I didn't ask for it.
I understand.
Like, are you kidding me?
I understand,
like, you were oh.
Bailey, you are taking it way too far.
You are terrible. You've made my life in this house hell.
Bae was right. He did make her life in the house a living hell. But you fell for that shit. You fell for all of it. You fell for all of that shit, Bailey. He had you thinking he was sad, fake crying over Caitlyn. Then you keep him safe all week. And then the very next week, he put on sunglasses and get your ass backdoored and laughing at you and shit. And telling you, I don't even know where you're getting any of this from. This is unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. Like this level of FOH. I mean, this shit is terrible.
Anything to you, Bailey. Oh my God.
Go get her, Rockstar.
How did that get so far? I'm not a villain.
Why are they running after Bailey? Why ain't they all pulling up on Tyler? Especially once, like, because remember, JC got up and left. Angela got up and left. Y'all should have pulled the fuck up. Y'all all should have pulled up on Tyler. Nobody in the house has compared any notes about Tyler at all. At all. Brett was having so much fun doing the level 6 shit that by the time he realized that, hey, maybe I should start looking at my position in level 6, gone. And the same shit's about to happen to KC. This shit is
Like that,
this
Bailey.
is bad.
Come on.
And I'm not really sure with the outburst where we got, but I really, really hope Bailey does not leave this house.
If you was trying to protect Bailey, why would you pick Casey to play in the veto? They act like Rockstar ain't even on the block. The way that they're throwing all of their games away to save Bailey, they act like Rockstar ain't even on the fucking block. They act like it's somebody else. This shit's weird.
What the heck is going on in here? I am a human and I should not be treated like I'm worthless.
I'm not a villain like that. That is
Fake crying again. You are a villain like that. Why don't you man up and say it, bitch? Dan pulled up for the first time all season. What Dan say after the shit was over? You want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. This motherfucker dogs the shit out of Bailey and somehow he's crying. I'm not a villain like that. I'm not a villain like that. Fucking pussy.
man.
Bullshit, man. This motherfucker's walking around the house fake crying. Nobody calls this shit out. So all of these dumbass people thought Tyler was really crying. They ain't see no tears, nothing. But somehow Tyler is like crying and he's the bigger victim than Bailey. Bailey's not crying for game-related issues. She's crying because she really liked Tyler. I don't care what anybody say. This ain't I'm hurt because I'm going home and I got backdoor. This is I'm hurt because the dude I was liking dogged the shit out of me.
At this point, I still could probably be going home, but I hope...
There's no probably, bitch. You were going home before this shit? You going home after this shit? You got a power app. That's what sealed you going home, bitch. Was you ego tripping and then telling fucking Rachel you got a power app. That's why I told you at the beginning of the week, they're kicking your ass out. I told everybody they were backdooring Bailey. They laughed at me. That power, they said, get her the fuck out of here. And I can't blame them. That's what you're supposed to do. You find out somebody got a power and they not on your team, get them out. You don't know. Even if they've told you what the power do, you don't know if that's truth or not. You got a power. You got to go. Deuces.
Bailey coming clean ups on my chances of staying in the house this week.
Well, hey there.
Hey there. You know what? Give me just a second while I think about that. So I can grab my other soda. Y'all can check out Rock. She is my rock. She is my rock. All right. God damn, Rockstar, man. Even Rockstar, even Bailey's like, look at Bailey. She's like, Rockstar in that outfit, though. And the best part about this part is, for my fellas, it gets better. And I want to see if my fellas can figure out how this part will get better. Let's see if you guys can figure it out at home.
Hi, Karen, Lars, Chris, my kids. They know
Shouts out to Chris. What up, Chris?
their names. House guests. I love.
That motherfucker Jay-Z is on full display. Do y'all know what the Jay-Z is? Y'all better know what a Jay-Z is. Because the Jay-Z is on full display. The young Hova is on full display. What do you mean? Hold on, Brinks. I didn't put her on TV. You asked me whether or not I would touch on this man's girl. You asked me whether or not I could touch on this man's girl. Or would touch on this man's girl. Or could handle this man's girl. All I did was pause the screen and show you what CBS showed his girl. Showed how they showed his girl. Ray Perez, you feel me on what the Jay-Z is, man. You feel me what the Jay-Z is. That young Hova is out. Tell him, Bailey. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Brinks, you asked me if I could handle Rockstar. That is asking me about touching on somebody else's girl. I'm not talking about touching on Rockstar. All I did was pause. I break down videos. I'm pausing the video to break it down. Thanks, Bahamas. Bahamas is legit. So sounds like the Android put up Sam and JC, which who gives a fuck? We knew that shit was gonna happen the moment the Android was HOH. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah knows all about that young Jay-Z. You feel me, Ray? That's what you got me here for, Ray. See? You see how I provide my video breakdown services to help people in need like Ray? Ray had no clue about that. I was able to educate him. I forgot what the fuck we were doing. Were we doing something? What up, Ann?
Love being here. I'd like to stay here. I'm here on a mission, on a purpose.
What the fuck does Brett be wearing to these fucking eviction meetings? This was actually the most normal thing he wore because at least I knew where he got that shirt from. Let me ask y'all this, y'all. Would y'all get mad if I decide, I'm not getting up saying no speech like this when it's time to go home? Like, when it's me and my partner on the block, man, boys is getting the business. I'm not really into using my eviction speech to shout people out. I'm on fucking TV 24 hours a day. I can always shout them out. Fuck that.
I'd really like not to meet Fit. So, if you feel to keep me here, then do so. I have absolutely...
The fuck is JC doing? Y'all should see what JC really looks like. Because, on the screen that y'all looking at, everybody appears to be, just a little bigger than they really are. Because it's stretched to the screen. But what the fuck is JC doing? What the hell is JC doing?
Nothing but wonderful things to say about my person on the couch with me, and whichever one of us you choose to keep here, and I hope to stay because that's why I'm here. So
I love Rockstar. She gave the worst fucking eviction speeches on earth. I just don't want to go home, right on.
love you all, and thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Rockstar. Bailey, you're up. By a vote of 6-1, Bailey, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Why do they always show Tyler first after every eviction? Have y'all noticed that? I think Brian's idea of having a season with all second place finishers would be where it's at. I mean, are we at a culture point, or are we at a point in our culture or society where any type of Big Brother 11, 10, 14, 8, 9, any of those where it was just action, is it safe to say that that's dead now? Well, we're nearing the end of part 2. Finish us off, Bailey.
You guys can all give me hugs. I'm no longer a big, scary black lady.
So now you're going to pull the big, scary black lady card. Where was the big, scary black lady when she was HOH? Because the big, scary black lady was only pulling up on her team and in the diary rooms talking shit. Where's the big, scary black lady when motherfucking you got backdoored and Tyler sitting in there with sunglasses on and shit? Where the fuck was that energy at? Where was that scary black lady? Where's the scary black lady that threatened to cut Scotty up? Where was that at? The scary black lady was letting somebody smash with no condom when he was on the block. Where was she at then? Like, what the fuck was that? Why'd you wait to tell them that one time? Why didn't you say that to... Because guess what? When Rockstar felt like they was ganging up on Swaggy because he was black, guess what? Rockstar said that shit. Rockstar didn't wait until she got evicted to mumble that shit on the way out the fucking door. You felt they was treating you like that, but you sure try to fucking be on their team all the way up until the time they backdoored your stupid ass. You try to team up with these bitches all the way up until the point where you got backdoor. And now you talk about, well, come on, you guys give me a hug. I'm no longer the scary black lady. Bitch, wasn't nobody in that house scared of you. That's why they backdoored the fuck out of you. You know who they scared of? Them motherfuckers are scared of Sam. Sam would have tore that motherfucker up had Tyler put her on the block and she ended up going home in that double eviction. Which I said that was your best shot at getting Sam but they say Sam got them so shook they don't even want to sit with Sam for the 4-minute commercial break. Because Sam doesn't really respect the etiquette like the rest of them do. You know, Angela getting the speech and say all that tough shit and then literally run upstairs and lock the door. Because she's a punk. This was some punk shit, Bailey. If you really felt that they were treating you like an angry black woman, then you should have pulled up and told them that shit, before you walked out of the fucking house. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not even going to sit here and say that they didn't treat Bailey like that because I don't know for sure. But I will say it's some punk shit to say it like that on the way out.
Thank you, Rockstar. Bailey, you're up. By a vote.
Thank you, Negril. That's a great point, Negril girl. Where was the angry black woman when this bitch said, Bailey? And you were like, yes, ma'am. The nicest shit you said in the last 2 weeks, you said to the enemy as they put you on the block. And now on the way out the door, come on, guys, I'm no longer the scary black woman.
Of
fuck out of here.
6-1, Bailey, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Guys can all give me hugs. I'm no longer a big scary black lady.
Ain't nobody scared of you, bitch. We're going to pick it up here tomorrow, man. The end of part 2 of FOH, the documentary. A lot of y'all jumping in. You're like, yo, why are we talking about this old shit? Well, we're doing the FOH documentary because I promised all my viewers weeks ago that when the last member of FOH left, I had a documentary I wanted to present. And it's not your typical run-of-the-mill season highlights. This is literally every step of the way, every single fucking week, somebody from that alliance made catastrophic mistakes. And the mistakes they made were so huge that every mistake that Tyler and the rest of Level 6 made was covered up. Every one. Right on, Lou Effie. She called herself the angry black woman as she left, man. Like, don't do that, Bailey. Take your fucking L and go home. If you felt like that's what they were on, then you pull up on them when the shit happens. I'm telling you why. And this is as a black man, seeing how it is in the world, how it's been sometimes. You do way better when you call out racism when you feel that it's happening in the moment. So like if people in the house are doing some shit you feel like is you being targeted for you black, you stand up for that shit right then. Because it seems like sour grapes when all this shit happens, then you get kicked out, and the last thing you say before you leave the house is basically, y'all don't have to worry about doing all this shit to the black person no more. Tell them, Jalen. Volume 3 of FOH comes tomorrow. Then we're going to have Level 6, the documentary. And then the final piece in the Big Brother 20 puzzle that's going to blow everybody's mind. It blew everybody's mind last year. If you have not seen The Myth of Cody, I suggest you go watch it. But The Myth of Tyler, I'm calling 100 thumbs down right now. I've never had 100 thumbs down. But the best part of me is I don't fear 100 thumbs down either. Good night, Jalen. Even if Bailey, because I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to jump down Bailey's throat and say Bailey has no right to feel like that. I'm just saying your timing of letting people know you feel like that seems sour, like a bunch of sour grapes. I'm just saying, even if it's true, when you say that to a bunch of white people on the way out like that, most white people, from my experiences of talking to white people, asking them about the shit, is white people are going to look at you like you're a race baiter or you're racist. You just making excuses. As soon as you lost, then you ready to say it was because you were black. Good night, Brinks. So, we going to have fun tomorrow, man. I'm right back here, part 3. I'm going to be here in the morning on Twitch talking Big Brother and playing 2K. So, if you got 2K on Steam, come holler at me. If not, just come on, man, because I promise you, even though I'm going to be playing 2K, we talking nothing but Big Brother. We got a veto comp tomorrow. Angela is your HOH. Sam and JC are on the block. And if one of them comes off the block, guess who's going home Wednesday? Somebody queue up taps. Because we can't play shit but taps when it's time for the Secret Service agent to be carried out of that hearse. I love you guys. Like the video before you get up out of here, man. Hit me up on Twitter at MetroD, Instagram at RAFootball, Facebook.com/BBLifeShay. I'm going to get some food, man. I'm hungry. I didn't get to get down like I wanted to. I got some food that's waiting for me as soon as I get done. I had a baked potato earlier. That shit was fire. So, I love you guys, man. This shit's so much fun, man. And you guys feel me like nobody else feels me. And that's why we always have fun as a group, man. I love all you guys. Hit your boy up, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'm sorry I didn't have no video today, man. Once I ate like last night shit, that shit zonked me. I woke up and did the school duty shit, and as soon as I got back, I fell right back asleep. So tomorrow morning, video. I'll be on Twitch playing 2K. Come holler at your boy. And as always, your boy. I'm probably lying. Chill, guys. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about the angry black guy anymore.